Well, hello, and a very happy Saturday morning to all my controversy casters out there. This is the second week in a row. I know you guys are all proud of me. We are here for episode number 32. I cannot believe I've been doing this for about 32 weeks. I have had some weeks off in between, so it's much longer than 32 weeks, but I can't believe we are already at episode number 32. And let me tell you, this is one of my favorite things to do on Saturday. I will pull Greg and Greg and Liz into this. Both Greg from Cruise Life TV and Liz from Liz. Here I go. Now I did it from Carnival Cruise Addicts. Excuse me. Both. Always send me text when I do or don't do this podcast. So I know that many of you like to start your weekends off with this 30-minute cruise talk, controversy cruise talk, over a cup of coffee. And you want to know what? Guilty as I am addicted to YouTube, and I do love waking up with you guys on Saturday morning. So here I am. So let's talk about some controversial topics in the cruise and travel industry world. But before we do that, let's do this today because I need a little sip of coffee. I haven't had a sip. So today's mug shots is going to be by a good friend, Alice Lugo Studios. So here we go with mug shots. Yes, I have a brand new mug, and it was sent to me by Alice Lugo Studios, or Eddie Lugo Studios, but Alice Lugo Studios mug. So I have gotten myself one. I was here saying last week that I had run out of creator mugs, and I did, but hot off the press, we got a brand new Alice Lugo Studio mugs. From what I hear, this is like one of 3 or one of 2. So thank you very much, Alice Lugo Studios. If you have not gone out and checked Alice out, please go over and check out Alice Lugo Studios. And I think this is like a nice little purple in here, or maybe a dark blue. And then you see her logo is a panda. So cheers to everyone. Best sip of the day, as Jimmy says. And I have not had one sip of coffee yet. So I have to admit, I slept till about 6 o'clock today, a.m., which is pretty rare for me. So just almost waking up about an hour ago. So let's see who's come on into the controversy cast before we get into our topics today. And again, this is always a smaller, close-knit group of cruisers. And again, I love that. I love that it's my smaller knit group. And if there are not as many people that are here as normal, it's because I only set up the thumbnail about 12 minutes ago. So I do apologize for that. So good morning, Angie. Happy Saturday to you. TJ's Destinations is also here. Hello, TJ. Welcome in. Carnival Cruise Addicts is here. Hello, Carnival Cruise Addicts. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, the purple crowns are everywhere. I don't know what's going on with that, but I guess people are having fun with it. So it's good. It's good. Let's see. Danny Dizzle is here. Hello, Danny Dizzle. I hope you are having a good time at the wedding. I know that was last night, but I hope you are having a good time with the extra festivities that go along with it. Mandy Smith, good morning to you. Happy Saturday to you. Let's see. Ross from Orange Cone Vlog. Hello, Ross. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you and Donna. Hope you guys are having a great Saturday so far. The Moonlight Adventures, Joss and Chastity are here. They say good morning, y'all. Getting ready to head to the beach and listening. Oh, I love that. Whoop, whoop. Little podcast on the way to the beach. Well, thank you for having me on the way to the beach. I hope you guys have a good beach day today. Yes, does sound amazing. I wish I could be on the way to the beach. We don't have too many beaches here in Arizona. PK Adventures Travel is here. Hey, everyone, I'm here, but watching on the TV while I do our editing on our Carnival Freedom Ship Tour. Oh, Freedom Ship Tour. I love that. We'll definitely have to tune into that. I do have my phone connected to the TV to say hi occasionally. We love that. Thank you very much. And good morning, Mr. Rick, Texas Cruiser. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're having a great week. The nuts have come in. Hello, Mr. Cruz. Nuts, 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 nuts. He says, hi, Scott, Scott, Scott. Well, hello, Mike, 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 and Tracy, Tracy, Tracy. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. PK says, I actually just got done watching your video, Liz, on the different internet packages. I need to make a decision for the Vista. Yes, that was a very good video, actually. Let's see. Danny says, I had a blast. My feet are tired and relaxing till 1 p.m. or 12. I bet you were dancing all night long. Let's see. I have not been on there in years. I've been used to only having this single internet package to choose from. If I wanted to go live for our channel, do I need premium? Yes, you definitely do need premium. And I will say that any of the other packages will not allow YouTube to stream or even let you watch YouTube. So I think that might be a bandwidth thing. Let's see here. Mr. Webster has made his way in. Hello, Mr. Webster. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. Travel, yes, we see is here. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Happy Saturday to you. Great to see you. Thank you for coming on into the Controversy Cast. Okay, cool. Oh, and Mr. Kenneth Bird is here. Hello, Kenneth Bird. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you, my friend. Thank you for joining us on the podcast. Okay, so we only have two controversial topics today. One is really juicy, so that I know last week we chose two, and we only got to, we had three, and we only got to two. So this week we are going to talk about one from last week, and then this week we are going to talk about something completely different. So let's get into it. The first thing we are going to talk about is Carnival Cruise Line unveils a new system to eliminate some pain points. Now, I do know that there had been a viral video spiraling around the internet from a lady who had taken an excursion. I believe it was on a boat or a bus or something like that. And she didn't have her ticket. She did belong on that excursion, but she didn't actually have her physical ticket. And I believe in the video, she was actually dragged off the bus or off the boat, or she was taken off the boat or something like that. I don't exactly know the full extent of it, but I do know it was an excursion and they thought she wasn't supposed to be there. So they took her off. And I don't think they let her go on the excursion. And yet they found out that she actually did pay for it, I believe, and she was supposed to be there. Now, this caused a whole bunch of controversy all over the cruise and travel industry world. Now, for the longest time, Carnival Cruisers, and I will specifically talk to Carnival Cruisers, when you book your excursion, most of the time, and if I was well prepared, I would have had something to show you guys, but you get a paper ticket for your excursion that says swimming with the stingrays or excursion to Maya Chan, right? And it says it on the little ticket. It says the time, it says the date and whatever, right? And you give that to the person. They either rip it, they take it, whatever, or they just let you have it. But you have a physical ticket, something printed that says your name, your excursion, and the time that you're supposed to be there. Okay. Now, with this whole video that spiraled over the internet, Carnival has now said that they're going to take the next step in doing what they call paperless, right? Catching up with the rest of the world, paperless excursions for paperless tickets for their excursions. And simply by being able to use your sign and sale card, the excursion companies and also those that you book through Carnival, you will be able to see that you are supposed to be there on the excursion without having this paper ticket. And you also don't have to go down to the excursion desk, pick up your ticket the night before. It's not going to be on your door, the night before. It's going to be in your Hub app. You go to the Hub app, you see excursions, you see books, blah, blah, blah. And boop, you got an electronic ticket that says, Webster. And it's right there. And then you scan it. Okay. Now, my question to you is, of course, this is more of the way of where the world is going. And some of you that maybe cruise on other lines are already accustomed to this. But if you are not accustomed to this, is this something that you think that is going to better the cruise lines by starting to go to paperless things even more than just excursions, right? Of course, we're just talking about excursions now, but do you eventually think that the cruise industry in a whole, for the things that we're purchasing and buying, are eventually going to go paperless and tickerless? I mean, even as far as going to the gift shop, right? And maybe being able to tap to pay and you don't get a receipt. Because I go in to buy a Snickers at the gift shop and I get a freaking receipt for my Snickers that I got to sign, right? So imagine just being able to go paperless. And again, I know there are many cruise lines out there that probably are already paperless, but this had just sparked the thought in my mind, right? They're starting now with just the excursions on Carnival being paperless, which again, let's catch up Carnival. I think personally, it's a great thing. I think it should have been done years ago. It would have saved tons of paper, would have saved tons of aggravation, and it definitely would have saved that lady from getting dragged off that boat or the ship or whatever it was. I didn't even watch it more than 4 times, but I thought it was kind of crazy that she was supposed to be there and she didn't have a paper ticket, so she got dragged off the ship. So, and I do know that there are many other venues too, different concerts and things like that, that have gone to the paperless method. I mean, you just, Ticketmaster, you buy a ticket and you go to the next game and it's just like, beep. It's like, okay, sir, beep. It's like, okay, sir. It's like, it's like, oh, what's wrong with your ticket? And obviously there are many things that can go wrong with paper tickets and digitalist tickets of, people taking screenshots of your ticket and then selling it, or, people, going over your shoulder. I saw somebody at an airport, or a video of somebody taking a picture of somebody's actual ticket when they were looking at it on their phone and tried to board the plane with their I mean, it's crazy. I get it where the world is, but I think more going to paperless things for excursions like this and book shows and specialty dining. I think that this is going to really be the way of the world. So let's see what you guys have said. Time for me to shut up for a little bit. Let's see here. Oh yes, I will. We'll end with this, actually. Travel. I will star this. I actually have a lot to say with Gig Sky, and I actually know the CEO of Gig Sky is actually a pretty good friend of mine now. So I will touch on that towards the end. Scott's fault and blame Eddie. I know I was up so late last night. I think I still have a cow lick. Don't make fun of me. It's okay. The Jubilee Dream, Mariner sees are in Port of Galveston today. I drove by the buses bringing excited cruisers. Watch the ships arriving. Ooh, I love that. If I would live close to a port, I would definitely be doing that too. You would think think operator was given a manifest, right? And that's what they were said. Like, wouldn't you think these companies have lists of people that were supposed to be there? No. What do you mean? I paid $137 to go swim with the stingrays. How do you not have me on the list? Or how is there not a list? I know that was a really big thing. Jess says, hey to everyone, and you're looking into the camera. I am looking into the camera. I know you guys said that. I mean, I was recording on my phone when I did that Alaska video, so this is a lot easier. Maybe I'll record with my laptop next time so you guys know that I'm looking at you guys and into the camera. Travel Yes We Say says Carnival is only like that. Carnival is only like that. That wants you to bring a print pass. That's a major bottleneck. It is a major bottleneck. And again, Warmstrong has said this on our Cruise Talk Live. Carnival is so behind the times, and I don't know why. Right? They're building these bigger, huge, ginormous, gigunda ships that aren't even built yet. Right? And they're like forcing to be up with the technology. They're not really up with the technology. Like, I mean, how do you not have printed boarding passes or a widget or something in your app, right? I mean, come on. You literally have to have a passenger drug off an excursion in order to be able to bring this up to the beard. So says John. I don't know. Crazy to me. Okay, but what if you don't have internet because you're off the ship, so the hub isn't working? Well, you can actually get access to the hub, to the actual app without having to pay for the internet. So there is a free Wi-Fi connection that just works with the hub that you would be able to just download your tickets. But if the internet went down completely on the ship, all over total, I think that would be a bigger issue than just getting your ticket. I think that would just cause mess. Everything, right? Toilets wouldn't be able to flush. You wouldn't be able to get your cocktails, like no running water. I mean, forget about that. I know you weren't really talking about that, but if the internet went out total, that would be a really big problem. But there is just the internet, regular internet that nobody pays for, that you could just go on and just use the app. It doesn't do anything else. It like literally freezes your phone. Nettie and JT are here. Hello, good morning to you guys. Happy Saturday to you. Carnival Cruise Addicts adds, the ballpark near us is now paperless. Okay, you have to use the app. So we took screenshots of the tickets in case we didn't have service. Yes, that's good too as well. And especially when I fly nowadays, I know we have Apple wallets and Samsung wallets or Google wallets or whatever you Samsung people call that thing that you keep your digital cards in. But when I do my boarding passes for when I fly, I put it in my wallet, but I also screenshot it, just in case. I don't know. Sometimes I go through my wallet, I can't find stuff. So it's just like the easiest screenshot. Travel Yes We See says in Long Beach, at least 5 employees asked to see boarding pass. That time, 3,500 passengers. Slowest thing. It really does. It really, really does. I mean, and especially if you have a terminal like Long Beach like that. I mean, just imagine the time on embarkation day that adds to each passenger, right? And it's like a trickle down effect, right? It starts obviously where there's nobody, and then it starts and it backs up. It's like traffic. It's like traffic. It's exactly like traffic. That's an amazing comment. 110% true. Bone Tired Travelers is here. Hello, Bone Tired Travelers. Welcome in, Denise. Brave Stadium, you can't do screenshot tickets. Oh, interesting. It's super wild. Someone has to transfer the ticket to you. Yes. And again, I think that is also the world of people selling people's tickets and screenshots. And again, I saw a video of this has nothing to do with cruise, but more travel. But there was a gentleman who saw an older man looking at his ticket on his phone. He was doing the whole pinch to zoom in, and the guy was like behind him, and he didn't know, and he went boop and took like a perfect shot of this guy's ticket and actually boarded the plane. And the plane was full, so the guy who actually did that actually got caught, and he got arrested at the terminal and everything. But that was, digital tickets are great, believe me, and I'm an advocate of it, but there is definitely some danger to it. So this is probably why Brave Stadium does it. And they would probably want to keep the Met fans out too, Mandy. We don't want the Met fans over there in Atlanta. Texas Cruise said, okay, I am old school. I still print out my boarding pass and use it at the terminal, just not as comfortable using the app. And some people are. You want to know what? When I first started cruising, Rick, I printed out even the cruise manifest, where the thing where you sign and there's a whole bunch of fine print that, you sign your life away before you get on the ship. Yeah, I used to print that all out. I used to print it out. I used to make a folder for my travel companion if I had a travel companion. So they had it all in one spot. I don't do that anymore. But yes, I am a little bit of an old school. I guess I'm a little bit more hybrid now as, the times are going on. But definitely when I started, I was total old school, 20-something-year-old cruiser, total old school. And everybody was looking like, dude, you're like mid-20s and you got like 80 pages of paper to get on this ship. Like, it's okay, dude. Things are digital. I like printing everything out. It's part of my process for getting ready. And that's honestly, it kind of became a part of my process to like print everything out. Okay, do I have my boarding pass? Do I have my luggage tags? Do I have the manifest, the contract, the cruise contract? Like it was a whole big thing. Kathy Mills, good morning to you. Happy Saturday. Nettie and JT share, I am old school. I always have paper, even when checking in a hotel. Okay. And I go and ask for the paper receipt. They said it was emailed. And I said, so? I mean, you can email it to me too, but you can also have a paper receipt. And I do that too, especially actually with my groceries and all that. I have an envelope actually over here with all of my groceries divided by the store that I go to, and I keep myself kind of in a budget every month. So I definitely understand with the old school. And even if I do a digital or like a pickup from like a Kroger's or a Sprouts, I'll even go to my email and I'll print that out. So I have, how much I spent. So I get it. I get it with the old school. Don't worry. I get it. This does not surprise me. You are a teacher, so you probably print out everything from your school supply list to, your curriculum. So that doesn't surprise me. But you want to know what? Most of us, it looks like most of us here are printer outers or old schoolers, which I love. You guys know I'm an old soul too. So Edna's World is here. Hello, good morning. Happy Saturday to you, Miss Edna. To It's credit. Carnival actually web bookings is the best streamline, not weighed down with advertising. Yeah, it isn't. I mean, you could just go in there and you can book what you want. But again, I think they're still back in the times for a lot of things travel. And I know that you could agree with me with this. And this was just really eye-opening that it really took somebody to be dragged off an excursion for them to eventually go to paperless tickets. Like, I mean, come on. I always print everything out. You never know. Yeah. And you want to know what they said? You can still print them out, but obviously having the digital ticket will alleviate all of this. I mean, I guess it's just a way for them to get electronic manifest. Honestly, maybe it's just an excuse for them to get an electronic manifest. Morning, folks. Hello. Good evening. Listen to me. Good morning, CME Travel. Morning, folks. Heading off to the beach. Justin Chastity are going to the beach too. Maybe you'll see them down there. You guys going to the same beach? That sounds like a bunch of fun. Patience is my motto. Sometimes you have to wait. Yeah, and sometimes you do have to wait. And that is the number one tip, I think, on almost everybody's cruise video, right? For number one cruisers, pack your patience, right? Because you're going to be waiting at the terminal. You're going to be waiting on somebody. You're going to be waiting on somebody to let you on the ship. It is what it is. And if you get angry over it, that's the way you're going to start your vacation. I don't want to start my vacation angry. I want to start my vacation with, two pina coladas, one for each hand, You guys know that song. Hello, Jan. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. Digital with paper backup. Yes, 110%. Digital with always paper backup. How did that guy get to the gate? He went through TSA on a cheapo ticket and then looked for it. But yes, that's exactly what happened. That was pretty crazy. I saw that a couple of weeks ago. I'm an old schooler. There we go. Print everything. Love it. Uh-oh. Coco ate his homework. That's not good. We don't like that. Good morning, Amelia G. Good morning, Scott. I screenshot my images on my phone. I'm all digital. No need for luggage tags. I carry on. I do too, and I don't overpack much. Yes, me and you are pretty much one and the same, Amelia. I do the same thing now. I screenshot. I will print out one boarding pass. And actually, my buddy who I cruise with, Richard from No Pants Profits, he actually prints the boarding passes out too. So just in case, it's a good backup. I do go digital. I call myself a hybrid now. Amelia, we're hybrids. We're like in between, And of course, I don't use the luggage tags. I only use one luggage and I just carry it right up to my room, no matter where it is. If I am on the ninth deck, sometimes I do huff and puff because, you get on 3 or 2 and you got, oh God, you guys know that. It's, but I do it to myself. I could give it to a porter, but I don't. So, Travel Yes We See says, I understand the lady's frustration. Some Bohemians are not great with diplomats, and probably have her attitude. In the heat with a kid, I might have cursed them out too. No tantrum, however. Yeah, I know. It was a pretty crazy video. It really was. Tell you the truth, I didn't know if it was real or if it was fake. And then obviously, as the information came out about it, I was like, wow, that's real. Right. And then obviously Carnival had to step in and do something. So I think overall, you guys are still going to print out your tickets or still go down for the regular tickets. But this at least being offered gives us a little bit more of a sense of security that we're not going to be dragged off a ship or excursion that we for, and at least they'll have your name or your ticket, and you'll have your ticket, whether it's digital or it's printed out. So to be honest, you don't have to stop printing them out, but at least it's there for us. House of X is here. Hello, House of X. Welcome in. Yeah, that's a total different. That also, that huff and puff in that casino, that doesn't like me. I hate that game. I really do. Okay, let's get on to our second topic today, which I knew it was going to take a lot of time today, so I only chose 2. And this one, I think this one is going to catch a lot of you by surprise, whether you've heard it or not. This is pretty new. Carnival Cruise Line cancels more cruises and adds, wait for it, adult-only cruises. No, we are not talking about Virgin. We are talking about Carnival Cruise Lines, okay? So Carnival Cruise Line, the Conquest in particular, was supposed to have a dry dock. As we all know, they plan these dry docks out 4 or 5 years in advance, multiple years in advance, right? They know when the ships need dry dock. Now, the Conquest was supposed to get a dry dock this summer. However, it got postponed, as most dry docks for Carnival have been getting postponed. Okay, now this ship, the Conquest, is Carnival Conquest, is going to be getting its dry dock in January of 2026. Okay, and if you are one of those who were on those sailings and opened up your email and said your cruise is canceled, well, I'm sorry. And I would also like you to share how that made you feel. But if you opened your email and it says your cruise was canceled, well, guess what? You got a full refund. You got $200 back in non-refundable. Let's say you booked a flight there already that wasn't non-refundable. You get up to $200 back, and I believe like a $50 onboard credit for your next cruise, something like that. Anyway, those cruises aren't happening because they're just not happening. It's not happening. Okay. However, with those cruises that have been canceled now with the new dry dock schedule, they said, well, we're not doing the old dry dock, so we need to put cruises in place. What can we do? Well, I guess all the cruise companies are now copying each other. Sorry, Carnival. But Carnival is now taking those 2025 summer sailings, which are in August and September. I think there's only a few of them, 4 or 5 of them, and actually adding what they call sea cruises, SEA. What does that stand for? That stands for sailing exclusively adults. I don't think that's the best acronym at sea. It works. It's a little catchy, but yes, they have added now sea cruises for adults only. Okay. And until June 9th, this is available to only Carnival players only. So those that have the status of a casino status in Carnival can book these. It's like a pre-booking, right? They're giving the special Carnival casino people extra early exclusive access to this. Okay. Now, what this is going to add, right? Obviously, the kids are going to be taken out of it, and this is adults only, right? This is going to include longer casino hours. Carnival Cruise Addicts' ears just went up. Longer casino hours, Chris and Liz. Casino-friendly ports, which means not only are there going to be casinos out in the ports that you're going to, but the casinos on the ship can stay open while you are in port. I believe not Grand Turk. Liz, correct me at the one that we were on for the Magic, that the casinos were left open. So that one, not Grand Turk, the one we went before Grand Turk. Ports like that where they're able to have the casino open because there are casinos there, and or the island is owned by the Carnival cruise ship or whatever cruise company that you're on. You will also and it will be to those casino friendly ports. Again, this is only opened to the casino Carnival players till June 9th, and then it is open to the public. They are saying that it is getting pretty popular. But I don't know if this is like the right shoe for Carnival. I guess this is kind of the controversy that I'm asking you guys, right? It's already out there. We can't have it on the manifest, right? They're already doing this sea thing where they're trying to have adults only cruises. Do you think this is the right shoe fit for Carnival? Do you think that this was the right thing for them to fill in their voided cruises with just adults only? Or do you think they're trying to mimic Virgin? Do you think they're trying to do too much? Do you think it's not going to be a good thing? Do you think just having too many adults gambling and drinking on a ship is just going to cause chaos and fights? And I don't know. For me, it was an eye-opener, right? Because I'm like, wow, well, Carnival has never really been marketed to this, adults only. It's always been family fun. This is a fun ship. Let's come and have fun, have drinks. But it's never been just like adults only, right? And honestly, to tell you the truth, it might be a little weird to not see any kids on a Carnival ship. Like you just like, I hope there's no kids on my sailing, right? And you're going in the middle of July. Well, guess what? There's going to be like 70% kids, right? We always pray that I hope there's not as many kids, but to see no kids literally on purpose, it might be a little weird on Carnival. I don't know. So let me go back up here and see what you guys have to say about these sea what is it? Sailing exclusively adults. It's so stupid. I forgot it. That doesn't even, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Rick is excited about the NCL Viva arriving in Galveston this December, docking at the new MSC terminal. Whoa. Oh, that big MSC terminal down there in Galveston. I was thinking the casino would be packed on those cruises, but I just read that they are putting the casino in one of the dining rooms, so there will be more places for slot play. Yes, they are going to be opening up different venues too. I know the dining room was one of them. I didn't know that they had actually come down on the dining room. I know they were talking about some of the lounges and things like that. But yeah, I mean, this is going to be a really big casino cruise, right? Obviously, it is marketed as sailing exclusively adults, but really, it's just a huge casino cruise, right? So I don't know. I don't know. I don't think this is the right fit for Carnival. They're going to do it anyway, but I just don't think it's the right shoe for them. Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Scott. The real captain is here. Hello, Captain Billy J. Welcome in. Welcome in. Smart of Carnival to try to maximize their revenue off the dry dock change. Yeah, and that's what I thought. I think it really was. It was really just a money grab. And for me, I get it, right? You have to make the money back in order to keep these cruise companies afloat. And I get it. But I think that this was a super grab at cash. And I think that it was just, it was off suit for them. You know, I think maybe, okay, it might be smart, right? Because they are going to make a ton of money from this travel. But I just think that it was off suit. Right? Like, let's just say, right, you come to my channel, right? And all of a sudden I'm a cruise content creator, right? And also a gamer. And then I'm like promoting like the spreadable jelly. What the fuck? Spreadable jelly? This dude cruises and he hosts game shows. What the hell? Right? And it's just a money grab, right? Because I'm like, oh, I'm getting paid 10% for squeeze my jelly, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, like, I don't know. I just feel like that's like what Carnival's trying to do, like adults only, come and sail on our adults only. Like, no, Carnival, stop it. Your family fun. Stop it. Yes, we know we can cruise on your lines and stuff like that, but stop it. Stop trying to sell me squeezable jelly on your Carnival cruise line. Damn it. But yes, good point, Travel. Good point. I love all of your comments, Travel. I really do. I wish we could go. We get some great. I bet you do. No pun intended. I bet you do. Yes, Half Moon Cay. Thank you. I couldn't think of Half Moon Cay, where the casino was open actually, and on the Dream cruise that I was on, and the last cruise on the Magic I was on, the Dream one was actually the one where I hit that, I call it jackpot. Whoa. I hit that $500 in the morning because the casino was open at like 7 a.m. when I was making my coffee. So that was awesome. Carnival means kids and family. I wouldn't be interested in see only, right? Like, that's what I thought. Like, when I read this, I was like, I did the whole like, picky, 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 like the Saturday morning cartoons, because I got up late, right? I was like, quick. It's like, does that really say Carnival? Like, wait. Oh, no, that says Carnival. Well, sailing exclusively adults. I was like, oh, okay. Maybe I need to send an email to their marketer, because I don't know. I wasn't really too punny. I could be more punny than that. I think it's just a smart way to make some money, and they won't be adults only in the future. You don't think so? You don't think so? I received that adults only casino offer too, but I don't have the time off from work, or I already have a cruise booked. And okay, so let me ask you this, Captain Billy. If you didn't have either one of those, you didn't have work, right? Let's just say you had work off that week. I don't know, making things up. And you didn't have a cruise book. Would you go on that cruise that sails exclusively on Carnival? On the select sailing on the Carnival Conquest? Good morning, the girls are us. Happy to see you. Oh man, we're growing in numbers over here. Let's see. Nettie and JT say, I really only play at night. I never really see the kids because I don't hang by the pool. Yeah, I don't really hang by the pool too much either. Trouble says, pull slots out by Guy's Burger. Oh my God. And ketchup all over the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I don't want to see that. That's fun. TJ says, that sounds like fun. So I'll sit there and gamble with my burger. It's definitely outside the norm for Carnival, right? And that's what I thought. And I know, again, right, they're in this mimicking stage. Everybody's mimicking each other, like, oh, private island. Well, I can make mine. Perfect day at Coco Cay. Celebration Key. Oh, here comes Tropical Isla. Here comes Captain Controversy's Island of Controversy. Like, I mean, come on. Now it's like, oh, adults only. Oh, sea-only cruises. Selectively, exclusively adults. Like, come on, man. Are we all just... and then the smart elevators. Oh, okay. Well, you got smart elevators. So now we're going to put smarter elevators on our ships. Like, it's like everybody's just trying to one up each other instead of like owning their own space, right? Like, hey, Carnival, stay in your niche, family fun, right? I mean, Najuma Brown is here. Hello, Najuma. Welcome in. Ooh, Captain Coco. Good Captain Coco. Good girl. No fights at slots unless you are tapping my machine. A few years ago, a lady started tapping my machine. I was playing what? Telling me to play the leprechaun. What the? Go away. Don't tell me how to bet and spend my money, lady. Jeez. Why? That's not nice. Yeah, stop playing when people get too close to us. Back off, lady. Yeah, right, Mandy. That is so wild. Like, I don't know. Maybe she was just so drunk that she thought she was pressing her button and she was pressing yours. No, I know she was. That's just wild. Yeah, I don't know where my mind goes sometimes. The first thing that pops into my head. That's why I can't be scripted. You just got to let me go. The real captain is here, and it's Coco Woof. Yes, hello, Mr. Greg from Cruise Life TV. So, Scotty, I didn't know you were going to do the podcast. So, Michelle and I decided to plant a tree. Oh, I love that. Plant a tree. What kind of tree is it? Is it a plentiful tree? Is it going to give us fruit? Is it going to be a fruitful tree, Greg? And yes, I blame Liz from Carnival Cruise Addicts because she texted me at like 6:15 was like, are you doing your podcast? I wasn't going to, but here I am. So, and then I looked in the cruise news and I said, oh, there's juicy topics, and here I am. So, and of course I wouldn't be able to start my morning without you guys. I mean, come on. My new mug. I mean, jeez. Carnival needs to do a private destination in the Western Caribbean. That would be kind of interesting and definitely the first, I think, without a doubt. Oh, well, thank you very much, Mandy. I appreciate that. The captain of my own channel. You are correct. Good morning there, Ron. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you're having a great Saturday. Makes Coco drink. You guys are nuts. I would have went to the casino desk and been like, check the cameras because we got a little crazy in here. Yeah, I would too. Don't press my buttons, lady. Get the hell over here. Let's see. Kathy Mills says, with the short lead time to August and September, it seems like a good decision to be able to sell enough cabins to be profitable. I heard only double occupancy and not at 100% occupancy, so it won't be overcrowded. I mean, I hope so, because this is definitely going to be a casino cruise. Like I said, there's going to be longer casino hours, casino-friendly ports, right, where the casino is going to be open 24 hours. You can get off the ship, and then you can come back and gamble. And as Liz alluded to, I think they're going to be using one of the off dining rooms to do some extra gambling, like tables and stuff like that. So it is going to be definitely a casino-heavy cruise. I don't know if the shows and all of that other stuff is going to be packed. I really think this is just going to be a gambling, kind of like a gamble and go. They should have called it Gamble and Go. Come on, Carnival, SEA, Gamble and Go. Gamble and Go sounds so much better. What in the world? And I just thought of that right now. Oh my God, Gamble and Go. Let's go. But yeah, I think it was just an easy money. It was like we need to do something now, right? I think they just rushed at it and they were like, hey, marketing department, give us the best marketing idea, even if it's sloppy, because we need to book cabins in August. And they're like, C. And somebody was like, what's C? It's like, selling exclusively adults. They're like, Alvin, that's a great idea. Like, no, Carnival, no. Let Captain Controversy sit on your marketing team. See? Gamble and Go. You can't have that one for free, by the way. I got 32 people in here that know I said that, Carnival. So, Travel Yes We See says, I can see as a long term with older ships that have fewer amenities. Yeah, like if they're going to actually do this, just take one of the ships and like the legend is adults only. Right. I'm gonna have a legend on the legend as an adults only. Like, just do that. Just don't like. Yeah, I agree. And then maybe right. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on Carnival. They're maybe they're toe dipping and seeing if there is interest in it. But I mean, come on. Casino's the number one money maker on any ship. So I mean, they should know. They say, hey, we're gonna keep the casino open. Bing, bing, booking, booked. Like, come on. Easy. Thank you, TJ. Gamble and go, right? That's what I thought. Gamble and go. I don't know if it's a short cruise, but I think it's only like a 4 or 5 day cruise. So I don't think it's, crazy or anything like that. Yes, I've actually been to one of these. They have a gas station in the Midwest called Come and Go. Yes. Why not gamble and go, right? Exactly. Exactly. Carnival. See? Marketing is not no, 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 no. There's been so many times I've seen things marketed by Carnival. I'm like, well, they could have done this, blah, 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 blah. And I just come up with an idea. I'm like, wow, that sounds so much better than that. Like same thing with the sea. I mean, I guess it was catchy. That's cute. SEA, sailing exclusively adults. But come on, gamble and go. Like, let's tell us what it really is, right? Like, let's not do like the whole like clickbait thing, right? Let's not do the whole thumbnail clickbait thing, right? Like, don't tell me that it's exclusively only adults. Okay, it is. But it's a gamble and go cruise. You're keeping the whole casino open, like the whole entire cruise, so people can gamble, make money in your casino, and then you can go home, they can go home, and everybody's happy. Hopefully. Okay. I'm just saying. Gamble and Go controversial cruising license will be available for financial. Yes, that's right. That's right. Maybe we can do a Gamble and Go like a slot crawl on the 2027. I don't know. I just made that up too. So on the February 14, 2027, the Ungroup cruise will have a Gamble and Go slot crawl. I don't even know what that means, but I'm gonna make up rules for it, and we're gonna do it. Okay, a slot crawl. How does that sound, Liz? Just made something up. A slot crawl. Just make sure. Yeah, okay, never mind. Ohio Travels with Chris is here. Hello, Ohio Travels with Chris. Welcome in. I know about that. I know about that, and glad they are. It is a destination similar to Coco Celebration K. Excuse me, I forgot about that one. Or Coco K, or Perfect Day in Mexico. Right? Exactly. Oh, I'm gonna be out your way soon, thinking about trying out Margaritaville. We love Margaritaville. Definitely try out the Islander before you try the Paradise, unless you just want to try the Paradise for the vlog. Ooh, you want to talk about pack your patience? Pack your patience for both of those ships. Are you saying the Carnival Legend will become a Yes, I am. ... Would not be the cruise for me. No, not really much for me either, to tell you the truth. TJ, that sounds great. Are you doing the West Palm Beach or Tampa? Tampa's the Islander. West Palm Beach is the little tiny one. Let's see. Galveston has a shot at the third margarita. Would be a game changer here. Yes, that was one of the older Costa ships, the Costa Fortunato, something or whatever that they bought. They haven't actually named it the new Margaritaville ship yet, but it is. Yes, it is rumored to be going to Galveston, which I think it is. Galveston's like the third biggest cruise port right now. So keeping up with the Griffins is here. Hello, Scott. Didn't know you were going live. I honestly didn't know I was going live either, to tell you the truth. But here I am. And already 14 minutes over. Look at that. With only 2 topics. Just watch your Alaska video. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Are you guys cruising to Alaska, or have you cruised to Alaska? Do you have plans to? And yeah, that was just a standalone video. Hopefully it becomes evergreen, because there is information in there, whether you watch it in 2026 now or you watch it in 2030, still going to be relative information. So let's see here, but I do appreciate that. Yes, the Fortuna. Yes, I'm eager to see that. I know Margaritaville is coming up with the times, and they're really doing a lot of things. I like their marketing department. I will tell you that. You want to know what their customer service might stink, but their marketing department, I tell you, I might have a lot of fun marketing for Margaritaville, because I'm telling you, they fly around a lot of ideas, and it's better than sailing exclusively adults. Carnival. All right. Let's wrap this up because I don't want to take any more of your Saturday mornings. Scotty doesn't know. They used to call me that in high school. They used to go around the halls and just seeing that, and I was like, yep. Alaska is on our bucket list. Never been there, hope to, but that video was really helpful. I thank you very much. I do appreciate that, and I hope to get everybody at least curious about Alaska. As I said in that video, Alaska has a little part of my heart. I love Alaska. If I could go there every year, I definitely would. And I suggest if you guys have the funds and if you guys have the planning credentials within yourself to definitely book an Alaska cruise. It is one of those that is breathtaking, awe-inspiring. And if you have a significant other, I suggest you take them too, because doing it alone, I mean, it's beautiful doing it alone or doing it with a friend, but doing it with a significant other, forget about it. The hearts will be fluttering, and that's all we'll say, and we'll leave it right there. And Rick says, everyone have an awesome weekend. I say everybody have an awesome weekend too as well. Thank you very much for joining me. I knew that these two topics were going to take at least 30 minutes. I didn't know they were going to take 46. I also didn't know that I brought my cowlick with me. Whoops, I can't even turn my head the right way. You see my cowlick. Didn't know I brought my cowlick with me, but you know, I'm comfortable with you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for all waking up with me on this Saturday. I will see you next week right back here for my favorite episode, because guess what? It's episode number 33 next week. Should we do a giveaway? We'll do a giveaway next week for episode number 33, my favorite. But this has been episode number 32 of the Controversy Cast. Thank you guys very much. And everybody have a blessed and wonderful weekend. Enjoy the beaches, enjoy the weddings, enjoy everything. And make sure, the most important part, you go out and you do something that makes you smile. That's right. You, that makes you smile. I will see you guys later. Have a great weekend. Bye.